Ooh, nice cut on the video. Ooh. I do appreciate that the fact that they're a co-ed group. Yeah. Yeah. I like this vibe, dude. I love the growth compared to like the first time I saw them, man. Because I remember the one of the impressions, like one wasn't as strong, if I remember. But yeah. So the biggest challenge here, especially for like for the girls, is that they aren't as tall as the guys. This is a challenge that I go through. So, but despite that, they are dancing like they are 6 feet. Yeah. Yeah, I love that texture change on that. Hey, okay. Woo. Damn, for a guy his height, he hits his levels so well. Ooh. Something about that part of the music is just very mesmerizing and hypnotic. Yeah, great use of that. Bah, for the different, like, nice use of the levels on that. Yes. Yeah, I love that. First impressions of this was I just loved how, despite height differences, like they all matched energies, like clear differences. Was it? I've been able to see Slamis. Slamis from Twitch says, I've been able to see KARD live a couple times, and I can confirm they've only gotten better with time. So, yeah, so it's cool seeing the evolution of a group, seeing the growth. God, I remember the last time I reacted to them, it was the one with they had they had a huge amount of backup dancers, and I was blown away with that one. And that track was, I also remember really liking that track. I don't remember it, which is unfortunate right now. But yeah, despite like the apparent height differences, like they all matched energies. So that's the thing that can be hard, especially when like I'm a short king. I'm like 5'2", and having to dance next to 5'9", 6 foot dudes, or even 5'5", like I am having to match that energy, and the only way I can match that is to dance as if like I fully extend, I exaggerate. I think one of my favorite compliments when I perform is I dance like I'm like 6 feet, and they meet me and like, oh, I thought you were taller. And I'm like, I wish I was, but yeah. The fact that the energy was equal throughout all the performers. What's going on, everyone? Too lazy to set up the camera or the lights right now. I'm in the middle of editing, but just wanted to remind you guys that
to check out the Patreon for exclusive content such as World Streetman Fighter, Kingdom, and a whole bunch of other stuff that we're going to be reacting to exclusively on the Patreon.
Okay, let's start off with wardrobe. Okay, so the first one I noticed is this wardrobe. Let's see. Oh God, they look like a fucking. Oh, they look so good. They look like a cast for an anime, or superhero. This looks so good. In terms of wardrobe, we got a lot happening here, so they definitely went for the whole route of unique and individual, and I think it is absolutely perfect for this group because when they're on, when it's their time to shine in this performance, they have a unique sound and movement and personality into it, which is perfect for this because even though they are a group, they are like individuals. Because sometimes when you look at groups, or when I watch groups, the group is the group, and it's hard to see individuals sometimes because either energies are all too similar, or primarily that the energies all feel similar throughout the whole group. If it feels like when I see individuals from a group, it feels like it's just an extension of the group. It's not the individual that's part of the group, if that makes sense. In terms of wardrobe, very loud patterns right here. Even though it's just jeans, we got several hot colors or bright colors fighting for attention. So we got the red hair, we got the pink, we got the orange, and we got the neon. Okay, and then we have everyone wearing completely different outfits, which is again perfect. But everything just adds to a risk of how clean or messy do you want to get in terms of the risk of messiness, because it doesn't, again, being unique or the same in terms of the wardrobe. It's not as long as the choreography is on lock, you can wear whatever the hell you want. But if someone looks like garbage, that garbage is going to be exposed, and the more visually loud it gets, the more you can expose it. Some other people feel like it's the other way, but because if they're more uniform, you'll see if someone whose angles are off. But it does look like Final Fantasy VII. Hell yeah. Okay, so again, so if this baseline is say clean, every thing you add, say we have patterns, it adds another risk. Okay, and then if we add loud colors, adds the pattern, and then on top of that, okay, you're just stacking things on top of that add more risk on top. So we have patterns, we have loud colors, and everyone has unique outfits. Okay, it just adds more to it, and even more so, we have patterns, loud colors, unique outfits, and even more so, bad execution of choreography. So these are just things that add risk to it. So if you're the same choreography and you have shit execution, but the risk is you have shit execution choreography, it's just going to be bad all the same. You're just adding layers on top of it. Okay, and then going to here as well, it's kind of a precursor what to expect. And I know they have another one where they have a different outfit change too. So I gotta give some love to what this looks like. So this one, it feels a little cooler in terms of color, because we have blue still. This is kind of drowned out by the backdrop because everything kind of matches it. Dark, we got dark, we got dark, dark, and then the only thing that really captures the attention here is the red, because red is the opposite of green, and we are filled with a shade of green all over the place. Though I do like this, it does, I think, potentially makes it a little cleaner in terms of like wardrobe theme. Okay, let's go into formations. How do they use the floor? Got it. Nice reveal. Dang, they're really doing a great job just using their floor for a lot of really cool concepts and ideas. Boom. Push to a 2-line. Like, oh no, that's a diagonal with a diagonal asymmetry kind of thing we got going on here. 1, 2, 3, and her kind of in front, almost splitting center. And then I love this thing to go to this almost like a diamond, more like a parallelogram. Great spreading of the floor. We almost have like this box formation, which is typically used for like a group of 5. That's a 2-1-2, but again, groups have no fear about asymmetrical formations. And I do appreciate when groups stay in a formation a little longer, because it lets us enjoy the dancing instead of the dancing trying to. Because once you start trying to use the choreography to transition, the choreography can get a little bit more muddled. Great dynamics, great use of levels here. Do a nice change up on that on the performance video. Yeah, there's only so much you can do in terms of like parallelograms, 2 lines, diamonds. Or box formations like that. Ooh. But the way they use the floor and how the artists are being used all over the place is fantastic. And I love how like boom, they practically match levels here. Look at that. Shouts out to tall dudes that can match levels of people who are shorter than them. Because you're asking, look, bam, look how low he goes for this setup. And then we get a nice little reveal here, bam. Nice transition from one parallelogram to the other parallelogram, or it's more of a diamond now. Yeah, so we got another boom. This is a little bit of partner work here. To like more of a check mark formation. Yeah, I think a good chunk of this stays pretty centered. Yeah, we got boom, bam. We got a diagonal here, spread out, and do a curtain reveal for him, bam. And we got this almost like a arrow kind of formation. Yeah. To a diamond. Yeah, again, there's like only so much you can do. Like, we got another diamond or parallelogram diamond formation here to a line. Nice reveal though. Boom. Love that. Great reveal and transition to the parallelogram. That's it in terms of formations. Again, great use of the artists. Be just making them feel big. It feels like there's like 10 of them on there. Great use of matching levels, and also but nothing too crazy. Kept it nice and centered, so that way you're not overly exhausting it, because if it's a small group, you don't need to be spreading the floor like crazy. Okay, so let's now go into the choreography. So for the choreo, let's start off with the opener. So we got this like interesting pose of like all of them looking, not making eye contact with you, and two different levels, already kind of building intrigue if they, as a starting position, and starts off right away with to the music and already building interest or intrigue or hooking you, because it starts with a really fast move and then slows down, and it really goes with that musicality, because it's like, ooh, like and great musicality. This is what within the first 5 seconds, because it goes and then it suddenly stops, but with a little breath, and then goes back into it. So then it goes into like a little bit of a character moment. So great start, like, because it kind of plays on two ends there, like where it's like it starts like on a very quick energy stop, and then slows it, and then does that, like very like hooks you with fast movement. There's a positive music and then character moment, and they bring up to the choreography, which I think is really cool. Some groups start chill energy, a lot of acting, play up, or chill, boom, raise the energy really fast. So those who want to start off with low energy, you need to have high level performance to make sure that you keep the audience engaged, otherwise they get bored. Okay, those who start off with high level of energy, it's just a matter of like you're just relying on the dancing at that point. But the next thing would be like keeping that up, so they have a reason to keep watching. Love the cut here. Very like but. Nice musicality on that. I wonder if that's supposed to be an eye. Like literally an eye. I don't know. Oof. The flow and the grooves. Like, look at that. Big body roll as a pony. Ba. Da 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 da. In out, bah. Very big shapes, man. She's all the way in the back. She's matching his energy. God, this cut, like, this is. I love it when directors or videographers like know how to film dancers. And it's not just a push in and out, like and just moving arbitrarily. Like there's a purpose in the movement, because this is only something that you can only experience in film or in video. This step, bam, and then her commanding you to come up, boom, into another look. This is such a visual experience. Again, it's two different things that like one message and just communicate it differently. This one's for the stage and this one's for the camera. So like the moment there that like, feels so different as she steps on his knee. Great use of levels, by the way. Boom, and then now goes towards the audience, versus like this just feels more intimate. Like she's literally stepping on you and then telling you to get up, and you're like, yes, mommy. I like this movement right here because you can clearly see like the energies are matching, but you can see like the energies of like of fem kind of like energy and execution, and there's the kind of masculine type of execution into it. And it could be because it's the choreographer's choice or just how they're executing it. But like here, all right. Okay, this is probably gonna be the best I get for now. But they're boom, their backs a little bit more arched. Oh, that's not a shape. Whereas more hunched forward, as if like, so it's kind of a different shape in terms of that. Arms, legs. So same movement, same execution, but just different energies coming out from it. So let's watch this. Yeah, so in terms of levels of energy, matching types of energy, different. I love it. Boom, boom. Love this movement right there. The heel. This pivot heel toe. He's adding some little extra right there. Because I think everyone just does this little. It's just like a shows the heel stomp. Shows the heel stomp. He's doing a little bit of a pivot, or he just has a much bigger. He's just doing a much bigger range of motion for that pivot. Love that moment. Boom. Dude. Just the icky as they kind of go deeper into that plie. Icky. I don't know if it's a plie. I could be wrong if that's a plie, but I'm just gonna call it as a squat and lunge. Duh. I like the suggestion of this, boom, to almost make it look like he's putting his hand on her stomach, but it's just hovering. I just like that. It's a, because I know some people like, I think instead of like the full contact, it keeps this nice, strong shape between the two. I don't know why, but I think her outfit, her practice outfit makes me think she's Poison Ivy. Oh, okay. He's Nightcrawler now. Love that, like that throw, but with a lot of the tension into it. Hoo, hoo. Damn, he's got so much swag in his movement, man. But it's also so look at the different shapes with what's happening with the shirt. It adds more impact, and versus this is like a long sleeve form fitting shirt, which is great. It shows off the physique, but in my opinion, it doesn't have as much oomph with the choreo. At least that's how I'm perceiving it. Nice dynamic on that. He's like hitting his crewmates. Bah, bah, bah. Everybody dead. Nice. Like great choreography here, high and low levels as they sway and they groove. Ooh, that was nice. So the way They went from this big body roll, bah, to another flow up, float, bah, sudden stop in the energy flowing, bah, then continue the flow, and bah. Just like the energy and pathways are nice on that. Bah, boom, bah, 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 bah. Ooh, that was nice. Ooh. I like how you hear all the beats going, but they're still taking their time. Doom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That heel toe heel is nice. I love how he's hiding in the back, like how much he has to dip to make this illusion work. Whew, I love this part. It's so like I don't know the word for it, but it's so fun. Groove into their superhero pose. And that's the introduction to their comic book.